This has to be one of the worst financial decisions I've made in a while. Was it worth it though? I'm about to find out. Hello random viewer, thank you for clicking on today's video. Very grateful you clicked on this video even though it has really low views, so I appreciate your courage and I'm gonna make it up to you. I'm feeling quite generous. Today we're gonna have one of the best videos that we had in the channel. The Corvette's gonna go through a series of tests. We got 3 tests. If everything goes good, the car stays in one piece. The last thing for us to do to celebrate the cars all together, we're gonna put on a smoke show for you guys. This is it. This is built as it's gonna get, so enjoy it. I had to give it a new engine to destroy it. It's time to have fun. It's time to drive the Corvette like it's a Pontiac, and let's go. I'm trying to go crazy. We have here a running, driving, and detailed Corvette sitting nice and pretty. And today we're going to be taking it for the power tune. I already completed my braking mouse and I did the oil change. Before we take it over to the tuner's house, I'm going to be installing one performance mod. And what I'm going to be installing is this beautiful catch can from Mighty Mouse. Well, it's not really performance, it's mostly as a precaution, but it's going to prevent me from blowing any seals, especially since the engine is on new piston rings and it's going to be pushing a little bit more power. So we just want to keep all the seals intact, because in order to replace any seal in this car, it's at least an 8-hour job. So we're going to go install the catch can right before taking it over there, and we'll go from there. Extremely nice looking catch can. You can definitely tell they made it in the US. It's going to work and it's going to look nice. And let me show you today's drip.
This is definitely not Jordan. No Kobe. I'm not sure who this guy is, but it doesn't matter. What I wanted to show you is that my drip looks like this, so my car can look like this. You already know, guys, if it's not from Ross, I can't rock it.
Alright, enough playing around, let's get right to business. Alright, now we got it nice and mounted like this, with the bracket in between the sight glass and the fittings, and now we're ready to install it. Oh yeah, it's gonna look OEM as hell. And now we dealt with that annoying ass mounting, we can go to the next step, which is routing the hoses. Take this thing off. Alright, so this is gonna be the last piece of the puzzle. This is what's gonna make this car mine. On C6 Corvettes with the LS3 manual transmission, they come with a hand-built forged engine. On the intake you'll find a little badge that shows you the person who built it, where they built it. So since I pretty much had to rebuild this engine myself with my bare and soft hands, I went ahead and ordered this nice little badge with my name on it, straight from GM. I'm just getting this actually from a guy that makes really cool badges. Nobody's really gonna be able to see it, but it's just gonna be there for me. Alright, so this is what I've been talking about. If you go here to this part of the intake, you will find a little plate, and as you can see, this is the name of the guy that built my engine. And now you understand why my badge looks the way that it does. It's very similar. So I'm gonna clean that up and I'm gonna change it and give it my own touch. Oh, that came out perfect. That is my favorite part of the build so far. Oh, that is freaking amazing. I'll try to make it as OEM as possible. So the day has come where we finally unleash the power hitting in this car. We're not gonna get dyno numbers. It's not about the numbers, it's about how the car makes you feel. I can assure you this car is gonna make me happy. We're finally gonna experience and probably do some pulls with this car, and hopefully I don't shit my pants. So let's get to it. You guys ready? Woo! That sounds freaking mean. Just got the car back. Now it's time to do some juicy pulls, and we just gotta go out there and we just gotta let it rip. Hopefully I don't break my neck with all these horsepower gains, but we'll see. Okay. I like that. I like it. I'm still not giving it all. I'm gonna be honest, I'm still scared of the car. I just don't want to wreck the car after putting so much work into it, but it is definitely rewarding to step on this gas and just like gave that one a little bit more sauce. I felt it. It's getting a little bit humid and foggy. I think that's all because of me. I'm way too excited. It's definitely more exciting going at this speed on this car than on a Tesla. It's just not as exciting driving those cars, which are actually faster than this car. But for some reason, just the roaring V8, shifting the gears, and the fear of being able to spin out, it's just like, it's more exciting. With this car, it's such a thrill. It is so exciting. It gets my adrenaline going. I love it. For some reason, my airbag light went on. I don't know why that is. I don't like it. My oil pressure is good though, and my other gauges are good, so this was exciting. Woo! This was a blast. That felt pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a while since I've wanted to do pulls in this car, and I finally got the chance to do it. Working on this car definitely tested my skills, my knowledge, and most of all my patience. The pulls that I did initially when I got the car did not feel as satisfying as the pulls that I'm doing right now, knowing that all the work that I put in is giving me this level of happiness and excitement when I get behind the wheel. It's pretty amazing. Taking the time to do all the research and making this car as perfect as possible definitely added to the driving experience. I never would have thought that I was gonna modify this car when I first got it. I thought I was just gonna drive it, not spend any money on it. Even though I did have to spend money, I went through a lot of struggles and I went through a lot of stress. Definitely added to the driving experience because the car is so much better now. It's a little bit faster. It's gonna be more reliable in the long run, and just the beautiful sounds that the cam makes, it just makes me not feel as bad for all the gas that I'm wasting. All that being said, let's move on to test number 2, where I'm going to be racing my own brother and his Mustang. Test 1, we tested the reliability of this engine. Now it's time for test 2, and we're going to put the performance of this car to the test. And I got my passport somewhere in the car, but yeah, we're going to head to Mexico. If you thought the pulls were exciting, wait till you see the races. Day 3, we're at the Coyote Hub Testing Center once again. We will be putting on a show for you guys. This Corvette is gonna go on its 3rd test, and if everything goes well, I don't crash, the car doesn't blow up, and the Corvette will redeem itself, and it will go from an expensive, money-consuming machine into a machine that can manifest its beautiful power and sounds into white, beautiful smoke. And it's gonna be a great show for you guys. I'm no cam blog, but I think I got it. We did 3 tests. Let's try to get 3 good burnouts in, and we'll call it a day. That was pretty good. Really tasty smoke. Ah, smells great. That's the smell of victory. How much strength do I have left? Glad I was able to share this experience with you guys, with my brother obviously. It was pretty fun. The car's been a little bit hot, so we got to figure out why. So I don't want to push it too much, have the car overheat, because we still got to get home. And I want to have a running car for the next video as well. So that's it. Thank you guys for enjoying this show, and I hope I put out some good tire smoke. This is the Corvette Redemption. It cleaned its name, and we've proven that it can go fast. It can compete against my brother's car, and it can put on a show too. So that's all I ever wanted from this car. Thank you guys for watching.
Now that everything is cool, we gotta stay on top of our game. Keep everything in check. What's up?